Hey, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Hey B-man, how are you? Good to see you, also. So, how you been? Ugh, fuck, I don't know, man, you know. Know what? What do I know? I don't know. It is a bit hard to verbalize. Wait, it's hard to say what I know or you're not sure what you don't know. Both actually, I think I can be sure of that. Well, it's good to see you as lucid as ever. Yeah, I'm not doing super, man. You stole my line again. Well, what's up? What's going on? I just feel so overwhelmed, I guess. By what? Or should I ask, whom? I think by boredom and responsibility. Okay, at the same time. Yes. Somehow I am bored, while feeling overwhelmingly bogged down with responsibility. You mean because of all the heroism? I mean I can. No. It's Lois and the kids, man. I like saving lives, obliterating evil from the world, stuff like that shit I like, but fuck me, if I have to pick up another toy with vomit on it or soiled diapers that are so appalling it makes me further distrust human biology, and all while being told I'm doing it wrong, I seriously might go batshit crazy. Oops, huh? Oh, yeah, sorry, man. That's fine, I'm used to its abhorrent phrase but no offense taken. And wow, I'm sorry to hear that. I thought you and Lo were doing well, along with the kids. The kids themselves are great. And Lois and I were great, more or less. It just seems like somehow when combined they negate one another. How do you mean? If I just think about my kids, I feel good and content about them. I really do feel love for them and want to be an attentive father. And if I just think about my wife, I know I truly love her without question, I do. But it's when you combine the two somehow everything gets confusing, like I'm drowning in this expansive ocean, swaying back and forth under the density from all this pressure I've just now realized is expected of me. I feel like I'm losing my shit, man, seriously. Wow. I'm really not sure what to say. I suppose this is all pretty abstract for you, huh? I mean, yeah, more or less. More than less, I suppose. Yeah. It's hard not to feel some degree of jealousy. Jealousy? God, you know, that's a bit ironic because on the outside your reality seems much more ideal. Ideal? Really? Well, idyllic. Hectares. Yeah, I suppose on the surface it could seem that way. You seem genuinely disheartened. Who knew your kryptonite would be soiled diapers, a couple kids and some nagging? It's not that. I just seem to get really distracted at times. Sure, so do I, man. Yes, but you're allowed to do whatever you want. Hectares, not really. I do think I know what you mean, but that's really not accurate. Well, you can approach anyone you'd like. True, I could in theory, but do you really think I can do whatever I want just because I'm single? Essentially yes, you can, because you are single. Okay, well this is the thing, yes, I could approach her, but I can already tell now there's like less than 10% chance of me actually chatting with her. Secondly, wait, why is it less than 10% chance you'd talk with her? Well, I'm just guessing, but in the average day when I don't have to deal with all the civic valor and whatnot, I'm likely only interacting with what, maybe 1 out of 20 or 30 females that are in my proximity. If that. Right, if that. But let's say at this bar, there are what, like 50 girls? 47. I counted a few seconds ago, anticipating you'd ask. Wow. You can still do that? You didn't even look around. Yeah, I can still do that. Anyway, the chance of me approaching any of them is low. So say, I'm in the proximity of 15 out of the 50, 47, right, 47. And say 20% of them I might feel some kind of connection to. So you'll potentially approach 9.4 girls out of the 47 here. Well, no, I said. Feel some kind of connection to and in my proximity. So what percentage would you potentially approach based on some kind of connection? Well, if about a dozen or so are near me and I happen to have a sense of, I may try to talk with a couple of them. Say, 2 to 4, tops. But that is still 2 to 4 more than I'm allowed to. True. I'm not denying I don't have certain options you do not, but you could still communicate with them, talk with them. I do. I could, it just seems like a waste, or a tease? Yeah. Yes, it can be. It is for me as well. How? Why? What percentage of women do you think I'm sleeping with, exactly? In my mind it's just about all of them. Dude, listen, in any given day I think about girls in one form or another about every 30 seconds. Well no, but it's something not too far off from that. Let's say out of every 15 girls I see, I notice one I'm really into for whatever reason. So if I'm awake for 16 hours that's 64 women a day, and then 7 days a week, 448, and over a month's time is 1,792 to 1,984 depending on the month. Right. Man, you were good at math, goddamn. Thanks. So, say in the average month I get laid like 1-3 times a month. Is that it? Well, roughly yeah. I mean, I might have sex more than that, but in terms of different women, yeah, I average about 2 per month roughly. So, if you're sleeping with 2 girls it's less than 1% of women you see in any month, assuming you see an attractive girl roughly every 15 minutes. Yeah, okay, and how often do you and Lo sleep together? Depends. Possibly 0-5 times a week. I'd say the mean in the last 2 years is probably 2.8 times a week, or so. And how often do you make love? What do you mean? What percentage of those times do you feel like you're making love with her? Love. Yes. Make love? That's a fair question, I suppose, but it's hard to say. I guess like 15 to 30%. Let's say a fifth. Yeah, about 20% of the time our sex it's very intimate. And the other times are essentially just us getting off, it's just sex. So not only do you get laid more than I do, but you also make love more. If we make love 20% of the time, at 2.8 times a week, that's roughly 29 times a year, so more than twice a month. About that, yes. When do you think the last time I made love was? I have no idea, either do I, bro.